You know, I played for him in high school because I saw the happiness in him when I would do good, or even when I would do bad, he'd still be proud of me. So yeah, I still find myself playing for him.
I would take him out to the yard and I would just soft toss to him. And at first, you know, he would swing and miss because he didn't know timing, you know, he's 3. But I started telling him, you know, when the ball got close, swing. He started hitting the ball. Kept throwing, started hitting the ball. It got to the point when he was like 4. Didn't have to say it anymore. Like the summer of when he turned 4, like I was just tossing the ball and he was just making contact. And it wasn't like he was just tipping the ball. He was flush, like good, concrete contact on the ball. And I was like, man, this guy's hand coordination is ridiculous.
Aquí cogía las escobas para batear dentro de la casa, las cucharas de cocinar para batear dentro de la casa y siempre diciéndole, Juan Carlos me va a romper algo, pero Juan Carlos siempre con su pelota.
Cuando tenía 4 años y medio que yo te llevé a T-ball, que comenzaste a batear y se notaba la diferencia a los otros niños cuando tú estabas bateando.
I remember one game where I was hitting off the tee and I hit the pitcher in the leg, so I felt bad about it, you know. I even cried on myself, but there was a time in my life where I was scared because I didn't think I was going to play again. I think it was in 7th grade, and after my playing on the All-Star team, I felt that if I didn't find a team, that I wasn't gonna play anymore. You know, I wasn't gonna be any good, so no team would accept me. But luckily, I had a friend. He hooked me up with the team, and then from there, I started playing again. And once I entered high school, I knew that it was something that like I really wanted to like take forward.
Ese era tu anhelo, ese era tu deseo, y tú naciste para eso.
I thought, man, this kid got it.
We were in the gym, and I remember him coming inside, yelling, "Who the hell is Juan Reyna?" And like me, I was like nervous, so nervous. Then I walked up to him, and he shook my hand with a firm grip, and then I knew like we were gonna have something special together. He told me that to keep working hard, and then one day I'll be up there with him.
The first thing he came up to me and he asked me, he said, "Can I try for varsity?" I said, "What is this kid doing? You know, what are we doing? He's a freshman."
He actually wanted to play varsity as a freshman, and you know we really don't do that at Tech, but we brought him up for the counties, and you know we wish we would have brought him up sooner.
He would come up to me every single day. He'd say, "Man, I'm going 2 for 3." I'd say, "Get your head out of the books. Did you win? That's all that matters." But you know, some of his teammates were struggling. He would carry him through, not only with his play on the field. Like you said, he hit .602. That's absurd, ridiculous stats. Just standout kid.
It's exciting. It's like I've never seen something like it. It's like one of those kids where you just go watch and you like playing alongside with him and stuff like that. It gets you excited, like pushes you to like become better and just brings the best out of you.
I remember a time, one of the times when he hit a home run, and I was like crying because it was like so much, so much emotion, so much excitement, and I was so proud of him, so happy for him. And it's really a beautiful, beautiful experience. And like listening to, you know, the fans like ask me, "Oh, is that your brother?" It's just amazing. And like hearing all of these positive feedback from like the fans and the coaches is just an amazing experience.
And up comes Juan Reyna, who absolutely crushes this one to left field, the deepest part of the park, over the left fielder's head and bouncing all the way to the end of the football field. All 3 runners come in to score, and Reyna circles the bases as well, and inside the park grand slam homer to give Passaic Tech a 15-14 lead.
We were down by 7 runs going into the top of the 7th, 2 outs, and we ended up beating him. Grand slam, was it? He hit a bomb on their field that was just unbelievable. I mean, it's a storybook ending. Juan could do anything. He could hit for power. He could hit to get runners over, to advance them over. Fielding wise, he was a tremendous shortstop. I don't even think he made more than 3 errors in his whole career at Passaic County Tech. He's a leader. He's a leader. He knows how to run the bases. He knows how to play the game of baseball.
He loved the game and loved coaching kids.
It's just basically a father figure to me. I learned a lot from him. It's just like when you put yourself like into something you love, like he loved baseball. And even though he coached other sports, like baseball was his thing.
As a man, he was just the guy you wanted to be. He's who you wanted to become. Everything about him, on and off the field, you know, he was like a father.
He talked a lot about work ethic, you know, so that's one thing I don't want to like get away.
He talked about Juan every day. He was the biggest pleasure coaching him. His work ethic, his determination, made Jimmy nothing but proud.
He lived like his dream all over again through me, you know, so I felt I was kind of special in that way. And it was great because we would always have our conversations about baseball, and he was my gym teacher junior year, so literally every day we're just talking about the season and how we were looking forward to it, and like he knew I could do special things, so it was good to have him.
I met Laverde. I didn't, you know, get to know his family, but I met the man, and I know why my brother looked up to him so much.
Me and him had something special, you know. It's like something I think of every day, and I'd do anything to relive it again.
Worst day of my life, and the kids, my mother-in-law. Worst day of my life. We were away in Florida on vacation, and I was out with the kids and my cousin and his kids, and we got a phone call. Jimmy was taken to the hospital. They weren't sure, and I had sent the kids home with my cousin. And I was with an aunt, a cousin, and a best friend. And I knew something wasn't right. And the doctor came out, and my worst nightmare was standing in front of me.
Sitting on my couch, it's 10:30 at night, my mom was sitting there. My sister was here, and I get a phone call from my cousin. And my cousin's the type to not. He was a goofy kid, so I pick up the phone and he tells me, "Yo, your coach has died."
Hacia el primer piso llorando, mami, mi coach se murió. ¿Qué pasó, Juan Carlos? ¿Qué coach? ¿De qué tú me estás hablando? Fue como un ataque de pánico y él estuvo en shock.
I'm crying. I told my mom that he had passed away. And then all I remember is just her hugging me and seeing that it's gonna be okay.
You know, once I found out, it was just like such an overwhelming feeling, because it was like, you know, he was so close to him.
Y ahí todos nos pusimos a llorar porque fue de verdad una sorpresa muy grande para nosotros.
And then I get a couple more phone calls from like my friends from school, and then they tell me like, "Did you hear? Did you hear?" I'm like, "Yeah, I just found out." And then that's when I really knew he was gone.
He was a great husband, better father. and I miss him. And I love him.
I pray every night, and I tell God to tell him that I miss him and that I love him and that I'm going to keep working hard to get to where I want to be.
You could tell it affected him. It did, because he's very close. Even with his family now, he still sees Miss Laverty. He talks to the kids. You know, he almost took over like that big brother role. And you don't see that from a lot of kids. You know, that's a mature thing, and that's what's special about Juan.
This one checks in all the time. It's like having another son. I worry about him, just like I worry about my own.
Every time I hug her, you know, she still tears up a little bit, and I try to be strong for her and the kids.
And when he checks in, it's great. I get excited.
We all get excited.
My friend gets excited. He's like it's like the big brother I never had.
You know, the thing with Juan is, you know, Juan's a leader. You know, he does things the right way. You know, he has good family values as well, and, you know, just goes about it the right way. Handles himself in that manner.
Like, if he was still alive today, he knew that he would be happy with the decision I made to come here, because he found it the best fit for me, and so did I, so that's why it played a big role in me coming here. Now I got a new group of teammates, they're all fun, and they all play the game the right way, and it's something that I'm proud of, and I'm proud to be here, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. In my mind, like, he believed in me, so if he believed in me, then I should believe in myself, because he saw something in me that other people didn't, so he knew I could take it to another level, and then I believed that myself. So I want to take this thing, I really do, and I just can't, like, wait to get started, because I believe that everything happens for a reason.